First of all, Nick, I don't think Nick can beat Hadi.
What's up guys and welcome. You are watching Fuzzy Fitness. So today is a big day for the men's open bodybuilding because this is the only time of the year when all the top guys share the stage for the guest posing appearance. And this is the only time of the year when they are on the stage, but they are very relaxed. Because here at the Pittsburgh, it is all about engaging the crowd, engaging the fans. And this Pittsburgh Pro guest posing has always been a good event in the IFBB calendar year because it gives us a preview of what to expect from all these guys when it's time to step on the biggest bodybuilding stage at the Olympia. And really, this guest posing sets the tone for the upcoming Mr. Olympia. So other than guys like Samson Andrew, who just got done competing at the Arnold Classic Ohio, as well as Arnold UK, and who right now is totally off everything for almost 8 weeks now. All the other guys, they are all pushing pretty damn hard, especially at this phase of the year. Some of them are in the peak of season, some are in their contest prep, some are also at the end of their contest prep. Hunter Labrada looks the biggest and the leanest he has ever looked. Derek looks absolutely phenomenal right now. Andrew Jack has started his prep for Texas Pro. Nick Walker is just about ready to hit the New York Pro stage. So I believe this is gonna be one great event. So there were some great moments captured yesterday as well, which some of you guys might have missed. So here are those moments for you guys.
Honey, Carbon Derek up big for tomorrow.
Now, on a separate note, the height advantage of Andrew Jack and Samson Andrew, that is just so damn evident here. So will a guy like Samson Andrew ever come in shredded to the bone? Will Andrew's back ever be as good as his front? Because if that happens, all the bets are off. So Urs Klashinsky is also ready to step on the stage with the big boys. So is there any surprise that he is looking so close to the contest ready shape here for this guest posing today? I'm gonna say not even a little. Because Urs Klashinsky stays extremely lean. He stays in a phenomenal shape all year round. And if you guys remember the time when he really pushed in the off-season, that was sometime during 2023. And he actually gained some serious weight at that time. But even then he was still maintaining a very good body composition. So Urs has also got a huge fan following, especially in classic physique. And him being invited here to guest pose at one of the most prestigious events of the year, that I have to say is a great accomplishment for him, because prior to this, only one guy from classic physique has guest posed here, and that was Breon Ansley, who showed up for the guest posing here back when he was a classic physique Olympia champion. So will this put some added pressure on Urs to bring his all-time best at the Olympia stage in 6 months' time? Because the next stop for Urs is also the Olympia, and after losing to Breon and Vesey, he has got a lot to prove this year, especially if he wants the judges and the fans to think that he can be a Mr. Olympia title contender. So what is Nick Walker's mindset going into this year's New York Pro, chasing his second prestigious ring? Well, this short clip from his latest YouTube video, that is really gonna clarify that what kind of an animal all these competitors are going up against in about 10 days time now.
You know, I'm going to go out there and I'm not just going to win the show, but I'm going to embarrass the show. You know, I'm going to make it known, like this is my show. This has been my show the moment I said I was doing it, and nobody was ever a contender.
And I don't think Nick is being arrogant here. And all of us already know that he is always very confident. And him making this statement, that really makes a lot of sense. He's a former Arnold Classic champion, as well as top 3 at the Olympia level. And even some judges said that if Nick Walker was competing at the Olympia last year, he would have certainly been in the mix, especially in that top 3. So in his mind, he is absolutely right. He doesn't consider all these guys to be his competition. His competition is Derek, Hadi, Samson Andrew. And he doesn't just want to win the New York Pro. He wants to make a statement that he's coming for the Olympia title in October. And the New York Pro is just a small stop in his Olympia journey for 2024. And realistically speaking, who out there is really gonna challenge him? Especially if he comes in at his all-time best. Tonio Burton is the highest placing guy from the Olympia last year. At the moment, the guy is top 8 in the world. So after Nick, he is the highest placing guy at the Olympia. But we have to keep in mind, neither Nick Walker nor Big Ramy were there at the Olympia stage last year. Otherwise, many of these placings, especially from 7 onwards, they would have probably been different. So from the moment Nick Walker announced that he is doing the New York Pro, he made it pretty clear that all these other guys should have a plan B. Especially if these guys want to get to the Olympia stage. We have 4 guys: Martin Fitzwater, Tonio Burton, bous, Quinton Beastwood, And you can throw Angel Calderon in there as well. So Martin is really only that guy who feels really safe here because he has already qualified for the Olympia by winning Detroit Pro. Plus, there isn't any missing body parts on him. He's very complete front to back, top to bottom. And now he is big enough to place high at some of these shows. So Martin is the only guy who will not be feeling any pressure going into this show because he doesn't necessarily have to win it. While on the other hand, a guy like Tonio Burton, who has already done a show and who has already been in prep for quite some time now, he would be feeling some pressure because he has to win a show and he has to qualify for the Olympia. And the chances of that happening here at the New York Pro, they are very little.
I think I'm way better than Detroit, and the world will see that I'm good enough to stand next to Nick.
So Quinton Beastwood is the real wildcard here. He has got the height, he has got the width, he has got the aesthetics, he has got the flow, and he is competing roughly after 18 months. So there are probably going to be some significant size improvements as well. So all the bodybuilding experts believe that Quinton has Mr. Olympia written all over him because the guy is just 28 years old and sky is the limit for him. If he stays healthy and continues to do what he has been doing with his coach Matt Jensen, he can go all the way to the top at the Olympia level. So how well is Quinton going to match up against guys like Tonio Burton, Nick Walker and Martin-Fitzwater? Because all three of these guys have very complete backs. All three of these guys are very complete in the back department top to bottom. They have a lot of width, a lot of density up top. Plus they have crazy good hamstrings as well. And there lies the biggest hurdle for Quinton. Because the last time he competed, he did not have a very good back, especially in terms of density. That was one of the biggest knocks on his physique at that time. So the good thing is two of the potential top guys at the New York Pro, Martin-Fitzwater and Nick Walker, they are going to be guest posing at the Pittsburgh, which is going to be a treat to watch, and which will also give us an idea and also Quinton an idea who he is going up against.
First of all, Nick, I don't think Nick can beat Hadi. I think right now, Hadi, me personally, I like them all, but from top to bottom, muscle mass, fullness, I mean, he got that old, like that old man muscle.
The legend Dexter Jackson's words carry a lot of weight. And guess who he thinks is going to have a great shot at winning this year's Mr. Olympia title? It is the Persian Wolf Hadi Choopan. So Dexter did go up against Hadi Choopan in the final 2 years of his Mr. Olympia career, 2019 and 2020. And Hadi was actually able to beat him both times. And yes, I know Dexter was at the tail end of his career, but he did see the incredible amount of muscle density and the maturity that Hadi Choopan brings to the stage, not to mention that insane level of conditioning. And really, it's the way Hadi Choopan won the Arnold Classic Ohio, the way he peaked for that show, beating his previous best ever, the Vancouver Pro 2019 look. That made everyone believe that Hadi and Derek are going to be once again fighting for the #1 and #2 spots for the third time consecutively.
He's got a lot of dense muscle. Hadi's he's very hard to beat when he's in shape. He's hard to beat, bro.
So he's usually in shape.
What's that?
He's always in shape.
He's always in shape. Exactly.
So it is going to be Hadi's 6th consecutive Mr. Olympia appearance. And many people believe that he should have won more than one title. But still, the great thing is Hadi is still in his prime. And he's making all these improvements that are really necessary to make a strong case for him at this upcoming Mr. Olympia in October. So can Hadi Choopan be the second only man in the history of bodybuilding after Jay Cutler to have lost the title and then win it back again the next year? If you guys ask me, I don't think Brandon Kerry can win it. Big Ramy is very unlikely to win it. But Hadi definitely has a great shot. But do let me know what you guys think. And also hit the thumbs up button if you liked the video. And smash the subscribe button if you wanna come back for more. Thanks for watching.